What's going on YouTube? Bendable Straws back with another Envoy exclusive video for you guys, and today we're going to be going over the official Astral Team kits. Not that data mined nonsense that we keep seeing, not this leaked information that you guys keep seeing from Spoilon. It's getting out of hand, really. I'm not necessarily sure what Scopely is going to be doing about all of the information that's going to be going out from this point on, but I'm pretty excited for this one. If you guys are as ready as I am, let's go ahead and boil it down. Now boarding the Astral Plane. The Astral Team. Transcend the realm of battlefield defeats with the Astral Team. You already met their legendary leader Shadow King, so today we're using all of our combined psychic abilities to summon an overview of how Astral will leave a crater-sized mark on Battleworld and take a telepathic wrecking ball to Alliance War. The Ancient One. A master of the mystic arts, the Ancient One became Earth's foremost guardian against dark forces by wielding immense powers like astral projection, time manipulation, and energy constructs. She was the mentor to Doctor Strange and countless others. Her wisdom and strength reshaped the future of sorcery, making her the legacy of one of the most powerful mystical realms. The Ancient One is the brawler for the Astral Team who doles out damage and effects, along with providing the team with ability energy. Her basic peppers foes with bleed, while her special amps up her team by applying 3 counter to herself and all allies. Her ultimate is especially powerful as it is a rebound chain that ends with an attack on the most injured enemy that applies stun. Wow. And empties that character's speed bar. And then applies safeguard to herself and her astral allies. Wow. That's something you won't find in a Boilon video. Spoilon video, excuse me. Whenever her or an astral ally crits, she generates ability energy for herself and all astral allies. Ancient One's power increases in Battleworld and Alliance War, particularly her passive, which prevents enemies from gaining taunt when they spawn or on spawn, applies safeguard to herself and all astral allies. Jeez. And on turn prolongs the duration of all positive effects on herself and all astral allies. She's not skippable! Oh my goodness. The Ancient One is a hero global mystic brawler astral with a speed of 122. Her basic is Soul Strike. Attack primary target for 200% piercing and apply 2 bleed. On crit, apply an additional 2 bleed to that target. When forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to astral characters. The ISO 8 interaction is attack primary target for 157% piercing. Apply 2 bleed, and on crit, apply an additional 2 bleed to that target. If the target is an astral ally, attack for 25% damage instead. The special is Serene Devastation with an energy cost of 4/4. Flip all positive effects into negative effects on all enemies. Attack all enemies for 200% piercing. 5% of each target's max health. Wow. Apply heal block for 2 turns. This attack gains 50% extra crit damage. So probably definitely a raider. I'd like to think so. Apply 3 counter to self and all allies, and in Battleworld apply speed up to self and all allies. And of course, as you guys know, the Awakens are most likely just going to be adding the war tag. So to make this a little bit of a less video, I'm going to leave that up there for you guys to read, and we're going to be moving along with the other ones. And the only thing changed in the special Awakened is in Battleworld and War, apply speed up to self and all allies. Moving over to the ultimate Arcane Rain. Energy cost of 4 out of 6. Attack primary target for 250% piercing. Rebound chain to 3 adjacent enemies for 250% piercing. Attack the most injured enemy for 250% piercing. Apply stun and reduce the speed bar by 100%. Oh my gosh! Apply Safeguard to self and all astral allies. Counterattack breaks this chain. It seems that that one is not going to be awakened. Very interesting. The passive is Master of the Mystic Arts. On turn, flip heal block on self and all allies. On self and astral ally crit, generate 1 ability energy for self and all astral allies. In Battle World, if this character has 3 or more astral allies at the start of any match, enemy characters cannot spawn with taunt. On spawn in Battle World, apply Safeguard to self and all astral allies. Wow, wow, wow. On turn, prolong the duration of all positive effects by 1, up to a maximum of 3 on self and all astral allies. Oh my god. And as you know, the passive awakened will just be adding it to war. The Ancient One is not skippable. Oh my goodness, she is amazing. And it's a lot of not Battle World in this kit right here. Oh my god. Whew. Moving on to Emma Frost X-Men. Emma Frost was once a manipulative member of the Hellfire Club who used her powerful telepathic abilities for personal gain and dominance. After a tragedy involving her students, she shifted her focus and joined the X-Men. Determined to protect and guide young mutants, with her telepathy and ability to transform into organic diamond, Emma balances her sharp edge with the commitment to mutant survival. Emma Frost X-Men is a hero support for Astro who sustains her allies and teaches enemies a lesson with plenty of mind control attacks. She keeps up her Astral allies in the fight with a steady supply of regeneration, defense up, and barrier. Her support goes on the offensive by mind controlling enemies for painful attacks and a powerful ultimate attack that copies and clears negative effects from her allies before passing them onto her target. Wow, so it's sort of like a Phoenix of sorts. Well, the Phoenix rework, I should say. Emma's awakened abilities strengthen her further in war, where she applies barrier on her special ability, while her passive clears disrupted and applies immunity from herself, astral allies, and X-Men allies. That X-Men tag is going to be huge, let me tell you. Emma Frost X-Men is a hero global mutant support X-Men Astral with a speed of 111. The basic is Gleaming Strike. Attack primary target for 270% damage. Apply regeneration for 2 turns, an additional regeneration for 1 turn to the most injured ally or self, and barrier that character for 10% of this character's max health. And when forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to astral characters. The health pools are pretty insane in these teams that are coming forward, so if they're burying 10% of that, it's going to be a lot. The ISO 8 counterattack and assist is attack primary target for 193% damage, 17% piercing. Apply regeneration for 2 turns and an additional regeneration for 1 turn to the most injured ally or self. Barrier that character for 10% of this character's max health. And if the target is an astral ally, attack for 25% damage instead. Moving on to the special Dazzling Domination. With an energy cost of 4/4, attack primary target for 250% damage, apply ability block for 1 turn and defense down for 2 turns. Mind control the enemy with the highest damage to attack the primary target. Wow, so they're using your highest damage target against you. The controlled character gains 50% damage for this attack. Wow, so whatever they're attacking with, it gains 50%. Sheesh. Apply offense down to the controller character. Apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all astral allies. In Battle World, bury yourself and all astral and X-Men allies for 20% of this character's max health. Sheesh. And the attack is unavoidable. As I stated before, the special awakened I'll leave right here on screen for you. Really the only thing that they're adding is the in war tag. So let's go ahead and move on to the ultimate. The ultimate is Psychic Wrath. Energy cost of 3 of 5. Attack primary target for 300 to 50% damage and 10% of the target's max health. Wow. If this character does not have trauma, copy and clear all negative effects except stun from all Astral and X-Men allies to self. Copy and clear all negative effects from self to primary target. Mind control all enemies adjacent to the primary target to attack the primary target. The controlled characters gain 50% damage for this attack. Very nice. Bury yourself in all allies for 30% of this character's max health. Wow. Apply immunity to self and all Astral and X-Men allies. There's definitely going to be a lot of theory crafting here. I know one guy specifically that loves Nightcrawler to death. Probably one of his favorite characters in the game. And he is going to love these kits. The passive is Reformed Queen, Brilliant Teacher. On spawn, apply defense up to self and all allies. Bury yourself in all Astral and X-Men allies for 30% of this character's max health. Oh my gosh. The first time this character or an Astral ally drops below 50% health, clear all negative effects on that character, bury that character for 30% of this character's max health. Oh my goodness. In Battle World, whenever this character, an Astral ally, or an X-Men ally gains disrupted, clear all disrupted and apply immunity on that character. I believe that there's a raid team that does that. I forget which one it is. I think it's Spider Society, if I'm not mistaken. Really, really, really cool mechanic. Non-mythic enemies cannot have their speed increased except by positive effects. So they can only gain speed by speed up. Cool. The passive awakened, of course, we will leave right here on screen for you. It is the In War is the only change that they're going to be doing for that. So all you warmongers rejoice. Moving on to the hottest topic of all, Doctor Strange updates. We've made several updates to Doctor Strange to enhance his role as a powerful support character. The resistance bonus he previously gave himself now has been baked into his base stats, and the same goes for his Secret Defender teammates. They'll have a little bit of reworked stats down below. Whew. The resistance bonus he previously gave himself has now been baked into his base stats, and the same goes for his Secret Defender teammates to ensure the no loss of power. Excuse me. Additionally, we've reworked his old charged mechanic into something more exciting. You guys have probably seen that in the early push of the Doctor Strange. You guys were seeing a whole bunch of stuff. Spoilon made a video about it, then magically had the kits that we didn't have until today. So let's go over that right now. Doctor Strange can now summon Wong when charged. We've also replaced the previous moderate heal with a consistent on-turn healing ability that restores 5% health for himself and all allies each turn, making him even more impactful on the battlefield. Doctor Strange's base stats will be receiving 218% health, his damage will increase by 160%, his armor will increase by 415%, his focus will increase by 159%. The resist will increase by 160%. The basic is Bolt of Balthak. There you have the old one. We're going to go over the new one. Attack primary target for 260% piercing. 3% of the target's max health. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rest in peace health pools. That's pretty cool. Apply offense down for 2 turns. Bury yourself for 5% of this character's max health. When forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to astral characters. The special is Winds of Watum. We're going to be going over the new one here. Attack all enemies for 230% piercing, 5% of each target's max health. Oh my goodness. Flip all positive effects into negative effects. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be counterattacked or blocked. Wow, wow. Let me tell you, Doctor Strange is going to be pretty cool. I'm more so excited to know when his costume is coming to the game. It's so good. The ultimate is the Book of Vishanti. They have the old one there, and now we're going to be going over the new one. Clear all negative effects from self and all allies. That's everyone, not just Astral. Revive 2 dead random allies with 65% health. In Battle World, gain 3 ability energy. Apply 2 counter, 2 death proof, and 2 deflect to self and all Astral allies. The new one with the Awakened, of course, is just adding it to War. Let's go over the passive. There you have the old passive there. We're going to be going over the new one. On turn, fill the speed bar of the ally with the least speed bar by 15%. Heal self and all allies for 5% of this character's max health. When a positive effect is applied to an enemy, heal for 5% of this character's max health. Gain 1 deflect up to a maximum of 5. The first time an ally dies, generate 2 ability energy for this character. When an enemy attacks this character or an ally, gain charged. 1 charge, to be specific. On turn end, if this character has 5 or more charge and does not have a summoned Wong ally, you will be summoning Wong. In Battle World, the summoned Wong spawns with 2 death proof, safeguard for 2 turns, and 80% speed bar. Clear 5 charged on this character. The summoned Wong gains 300% focus. Insane. And the Awakened ability, of course, adds that to War. So that is going to be a little dangerous in War if that actually does happen. Black Cat, Ghost Rider, Robbie, and Miss Marvel Hardlight and Photon base stat increases will increase the resist by 50%. So that'll make your A-Force a bit better. That'll make your Secret Defenders a bit better. A really good change, in my opinion. Moving on to Moondragon updates. Moondragon updates, we've retuned Moondragon by incorporating the resistance and focus bonuses she previously gave herself into her base stats, removing them from her passive to ensuring no loss of power by applying these bonuses to the base stats of the Infinity Watch teammates. The niche charged mechanic was removed and upgraded her basic to always attempt a mind control. But due to her already strong stats and healing abilities, most of her kit remains unchanged. The base stat increases for health are 228%, damage is 232%, the armor is 192%, the focus is 207%, and the resist is 200%. Moving on to the kit, the basic. There you have the old one. We're going to be going over the new one. Attack primary target for 280% damage and 5% of this target's max health. If there is more than 1 non-summoned enemy, mind control 1 non-summoned enemy to attack the primary target. The controlled character gains 40% damage for this attack. Wow. Apply assist now to 1 random Phyla-Vel ally and 1 random Astral ally. Interesting. When forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to Astral characters. The special is Meditation Wave. There you have the old one. We're going to be going over the new one. Flip immunity on primary target. Attack primary target for 320% damage, 5% of the target's max health. Apply slow for 2 turns and reduce the speed bar by 50%. I always thought that was pretty crazy on the Infinity Watch team, to be honest. Apply immunity to self and all Infinity Watch and Astral allies. Alright, and the telepathic burst in Battle World applied to disrupted or yeah, apply 2 disrupted to all enemies. Well, apply disrupted for 2 turns. You guys get the idea. And with the awakened, it will be awakened in war. That's pretty cool. The passive is Psychic Discipline. There you have the old one. We're going over the new one. When this character and an Infinity Watch ally or an Astral ally drops below 50% health, apply 1 evade, 1 defense up, and 1 deflect to that ally. In Battle World, when an enemy attacks this character or an Astral ally, bury yourself and all allies for 5% of this character's max health. Gain 30% drain. Astral allies will be gaining 30% drain. The editor's note. Removed focus and resistance bonuses. These have been baked into Moondragon's and other Infinity Watch characters' stats. And the new one with the awakened will be when this character attacks an Infinity Watch or an Astral ally. When this character, an Infinity Watch ally, or an Astral ally drops below 50% health, apply 1 evade, 1 defense up, and 1 deflect to that ally. And in Battle World and War, when an enemy attacks this character or an Astral ally, bury yourself and all allies for 5% of this character's max health. They gain 30% drain, and Astral allies gain 30% drain as well. And Adam Warlock, Gamora, Nebula, and Phyla-Vell will be gaining 60% focus and 60% resist. The Astral Team is going to be astronomically incredible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below of what you guys think about this Astral Team. All of the official kits that we got to you guys. I know data mines can be subject to change, but there's nothing like official information, let me tell you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you guys in the next one.